No, this is the staircase. This we use block to do it. We use block, just block work. There's no concrete. It's apart from the base and then the base concrete. And then this is the design that I said we will be finishing. We'll be finishing with either stones or tiles. We'll be finishing with either stones or tiles, depending on what we finally decide for as the finishing of the building. These are steps, pillars, base of the columns that will be designed. And this is the staircase. This one will serve one of the apartments. This one will serve one of the apartments. This is the porch leading to one of the apartments. This is the living room for one of the apartments. This is the kitchen. This is a small bar that is, if they want to, they can fix a bar here. And then this is the other bedroom, the first bedroom to the apartment. This is its bathroom. This is its bathroom. This is a small porch at the back of the house. This is a small porch. This is the other bedroom. This is the other bedroom. And this is its bathroom. This is its bathroom. This is the corridor separating the two apartments. This is the corridor separating the two apartments. This is where the staircase will be. The staircase for the two apartments. It will be one staircase. This is the kitchen to the second apartment. This one is a 3-bedroom apartment. There's a porch in front of it. This is the living room for the second apartment. This is the first bedroom. This is the first bedroom. This is the washroom, the bathroom for this first bedroom. Like I said, this is the living room. And this corridor leads to this bedroom. This corridor leads to this bedroom. This corridor leads to this bedroom. And this is the bathroom. The bathroom to this bedroom. Then we move to the third bedroom. The third bedroom is this one. And this is its bathroom. This bathroom, the back is where the staircase is. So it's behind the staircase. So this is the end of the 3 rooms. This apartment is 3 bedrooms. And the other apartment is 2 bedrooms. Okay. This is the single pillar at the back. It's actually a decorative pillar. It is going to carry the floor at the back. This is the back of the building. The back of the building. This area is clay area. The whole area is clay. So what we did when we came was we have to ascertain the clay. We will have to take the clay out of the foundation, which normally is the right thing to do, because if you do not take the clay out of the foundation and you fill it with it, the clay doesn't mold. Clay is not loose, so it will not come together. So there will be air, there will be holes in it, there will be air in it, and it will later start making noise. The floor will start making noise later. when the clay settles, it will leave a space between the floor and the clay and the filling. So automatically, you know there will be a space in between. And if there is a space in between, then it will create problems for you who has the place, who has the building. So the only way to solve that problem then is to break the floor again, take it off, and import laterite to fill it up before you can cast the concrete over it again. And because we didn't want that, we decided to do the right thing, the foundation. So we took the whole clay, fixed it, and then we took the whole clay, fixed it, and then we imported laterite to fill the place up properly. And then the walls were too weak too, either also. So we have to put chemicals into the mortar and plaster the whole foundation inside and outside of the walls to strengthen it, because the walls were weak. The blocks were sandcrete blocks, and for using a sandcrete block in a waterlogged area, it will always create a problem for us. So we decided to take it off, take the clay. We decided to plaster the whole walls with we put chemicals in the mortar to strengthen it up, to strengthen the walls up, the foundation, before the filling. Then after the filling, we watered it, ramped it before the concrete came on. And we have to use membrane, a plastic membrane, to protect this thing, so that we can, in case there is any dampness coming from the foundation, it will not come up. It will not come through the membrane. And then this is what the type of membrane we used. So it will protect the floor from any dampness from the base. Okay. Then we have to use the damp-proof course. The damp-proof, we used felt on top of all the blocks. Before we did the binding course, the binding course is to hold the floor together, to hold the floors and the pillars and the beams and the pillars, everything together. So that's why we call it a binding course. It binds the block work and the pillars from the foundation together. Okay, so that's for that side. And then we will have to get yes, that's for that side. And then the walls, the pillars have to be done. So after the block work, we did the pillars, and then we didn't want any pipes on the wall after the construction. So all the pipes are going to the walls, and it should not affect the pillars too, the integrity of the pillars. So it's going through the block work, and we have a concrete around it. We have concrete around it. Yes, so that's how it is. So this is how we solved the problem from the foundation. The foundation has to be strengthened, and we solved it by using that. But the best thing to do is always use the right thing, which you like it is. You have to get it right from the very foundation. You don't, building is something that if you run away from a cost today, you'll finally come to meet the cost again somewhere else on the building. So I believe the best thing to do is you cannot postpone your cry. In building, whatever you dodge, you'll surely come to meet you later on in the job, on the building, either today or later on when the building starts giving you problems. You see that some of the things that you ran away from in the foundation, those are the things that are coming to haunt you in the future when you are in the future. So building, you don't cut corners. You don't cut corners when you are building. You do the right thing and get it right from the very foundation. You don't wait until you get you have a problem before you start solving. So you don't run away from any of the cost in building. You face it and do the right thing from the very foundation. Then you will not have any problem. But if you mix some of the things, then you have a problem. Like I said, even if it's a single building, a single story, and you want to turn it into a story building, it's also possible, because everything is possible in construction. It's only you need to know what to do, the technology or the technicalities involved. And if you are able to apply the right principles, you should be able to do everything. Everything is possible in building. Everything is possible, but you need to know what to do, how to get it, and how to get it right. But the best thing is always make sure you get it right, because if you run away from a course today, it will come to haunt you in the future. It will come to haunt you in the future. So if you don't do what you have to do now in your building, it's just like postponing your cry. You'll be crying later in life, but it's like you are postponing the cry. So it will be better for you to cry now as a baby than to cry when you are old, because people will ask, why is this old man crying? But when a child is crying, everybody takes it as normal. They will just find something for you, so it's okay, don't cry. But when an old man is crying, then everybody will be asking, why is he crying? Why is he crying? It's an abomination, actually, for an old man to cry if he's not bereaved. So far, this is for this one. And you can see the fence wall. If you see the fence wall, you see that the fence wall the block is concrete. So the elements have taken toll on it. The elements have taken toll on it now. You can see all the rods in it are rusting. Yes, if the rods rust, it will affect the concrete. The concrete will start breaking off. Like you can see, the concrete is breaking off itself. Yes, this is the reason why you don't use a rusted iron rod in your building. Because when you use a rusted iron rod, you have a problem. The problem is what you are seeing. You can see that the concrete is peeling off. The concrete is peeling off. And you can see the block too. The block is concrete. So right now, the sand is giving way. The other side of the block, the fence has been plastered. That is what is holding it now. But this side, you can see the plastering in there. You can see the plastering in there. The whole thing has become sand. The whole block has become sand. You see, and look at the cracks in it. So that's how it is. So you don't use a rusted iron rod for construction. It's always a dangerous thing. It's a dangerous thing. You can't run away from it. You get a new one, or you treat it well before you plaster. Concrete does not treat iron rod. You have to treat the iron rod before you put the concrete on it or around it. And then the covering too must be enough. The covering must be 2 times the size of the iron rod you are using. 2 times the size. The covering on the concrete must be 2 times the size. So you can see this is a concrete block that have been used, and you see the problem inside is generating. So you can see the area is waterlogged. When you use a concrete block for a waterlogged area, this is what you get. So the best thing to do is to use the concrete blocks. You see, so it's not every type of block that you can use for every site. There are sites that when you go to the site, when they are digging the foundation, it will determine. That is why we do soil tests. When you do soil tests, it determines what type of soil you are building in and what type of material you should use. It's very, very important that you should get this thing. But in Ghana, people have made it that unless you are going to 3 floors and 4 floors, that's where you do a soil test. But soil test is important for you to determine the type of material you use for your construction. It's always important to get the right material for your construction. Very, very important. The material, it's very, very, very important. Whatever you are doing, you make sure you have the right material, and then you will be able to do it and get it right in the very the beginning. You must always get your bearings right from the very foundation. Then you will not have any problems later on. Like I said, you will not be postponing your cry till later. You face the cry now and get the right things, and then you'll be able to do what you were looking for. Okay.